Hello, hello. This is Noah Meyerowitz from Sproutman.com, and I'm going to be opening up a pretty exciting package. This is the Shine Juicer by Tribest, and this juicer is very cool because it has potential to radically change the juicer market. The Shine Juicer is a slow juicer. It actually is the slowest juicer, separate from the manual one that you might turn yourself, in the Tribest line. It spins at 40 revolutions per minute, whereas the Slow Star, which is this kind of, the more grandiose, expensive version of this, spins at 47. And a slow speed juicer is really important. I bet you've heard of cold press. That is what this is effectively. It's cold pressing the juice out of the produce, no harm to the precious nutrients that get damaged by heat, and no oxidation, which prematurely ages the juice, takes away flavor, and makes it a much less pleasant experience for you. So let's open this thing up. Full disclosure, I got a little excited and kind of snuck a peek earlier, but I packed it as well as I could, and if something doesn't look right, it is not a reflection on Tribest, it's a reflection on moi. So, all right, here we go. Yikes. Okay, there it is, the Shine Vertical Juicer. So another really cool thing about this juicer is it's super compact, 5 1/4 inches wide, 5 1/2 inches tall, and really light. Could make it a potentially excellent juicer to travel with. It could actually fit in your carry-on. It's so light that you wouldn't even notice it was there. Maybe you would notice it was there. You probably would, but it wouldn't be that much of a difference. If you're a devout juicer and you want to travel with it, this could be the juicer for you. And because it's inexpensive, 150 bucks for this thing, you might not be upset in the same way if something were to happen to this as you might to your $300 or $400 unit. So let's open this thing up and see what we've got inside for the second time. All right, so the all-important toothbrush for the cleaning after every juicing, which is actually for the screen, the user manual, this handy-dandy, delicate apple press to slice your apples or fruits that you can slice with this before you juice them, make it super handy to fit through the spout, so that's a nice feature. This is the end cap, and you'll see what this goes for in just a moment. So, have a look at this. This is the base of the unit. It's super light. It's really pretty thin. I mean, look at that. My hand almost fits around it. It's a little bit bigger than the NutriBullet base, if you're familiar with that, or the Personal Blender by Tribest. Pretty comparable in size, and really not very heavy at all. Maybe I'll take this out in the field with Ari after. Have a toss. I won't do that. So let's see, this, you'll see what this goes to in a minute, but here's the spout. This is where you feed the produce. Not a very big spout, and that's important because A, you don't want your fingers going down there or someone to put their fingers in there accidentally, and B, with a motor this size and an auger the size of it is, you'll see in a moment, you risk jamming with overfeeding. So having a smaller spout like this is actually an important feature. Right. Here are the juice collection cups that come with it. No screen is included with these. You might choose to strain your juice after making it if you want zero pulp, or if you're on a juice fast that requires that kind of thing, you'll have to get your own screen. But there's the pusher for it. It's definitely a cheaper build than some of the other juicers that I use on a daily basis, but that's to be expected. I mean, $150 is more than half the price of the Slow Star, which is the similar vertical juicer by Tribest. All right, now we got rid of this. So let's put this thing together. First things first, the collection cap I was referring to pops on the end here. So this is really cool for two reasons. One, at cleanup time, you close it. That way, once you remove the containers, no excess dripping happens onto your countertop. And the second reason is when it's closed and you've got the juicer on, the auger will actually help to rotate the juice that's sitting in here, mixing it up. So if you feed in a bunch of celery and then maybe you add some fennel and you want that to mix together, leave this closed, let it spin, you know, does a little bit of mixing for you. All right, let's put this thing on. So we will line up the slots over here. Actually, they put this little white dot here and the lock icon, align them, latch in, that's easy, that's done. Phase 2 is to put the screen in, and it's pretty obvious what part goes where. There's some grooves in here, tongue and groove style, stick it in, and well, easy when you put it the right way. So the auger is a single stage auger, unlike the Slow Star. The Slow Star has a dual stage. That makes for less effort on your part and more efficient chopping, a quicker juicing process, I think. We're gonna find out when we actually juice it. Also possible it might get a little less juice because it's got you know, less chewing space. A longer auger typically means more juice extracted, but we'll see. And then, last but not least, put that cap on, latches in, the safety switch is deployed, and the juicer is assembled. I mean, look at this thing. This is wonderful. This is so compact. This is an excellent travel-ready unit, or great for anyone who doesn't have a lot of space on their countertop. I mean, what an awesome machine. So I say that before juicing with it, but I'm very hopeful that this is going to produce excellent juice, because what a beautiful small unit. Okay, that sums it up. This was the Shine Juicer by Tribest. I'm Noah Meyerowitz from Sproutman, and if you want to buy one of these, visit sproutman.com. You can have a look there. We've got all kinds of information on juicing, juicers, sprouting, and healthy living. We'll be back very soon with a juicing demonstration of the Shine Juicer by Tribest. Talk to you in the next one.